Hey fellow garden gnomes, this is Brittany. Welcome back to my channel. In the last couple days I received a package in the mail and I decided to open it up in front of you. It's actually my seed potatoes, and so I wanted to show you guys firsthand what type of seed potatoes I'm going to be planting this year. So I'm really excited about what I got. This is the first year I really ordered seed potatoes. In previous years I've just bought seed potatoes from like a Seedy Saturday event. This year I actually went online and found a company in Canada, in Alberta specifically, that only did seed potatoes, and so they had a huge variety. So first thing is my packing list. And so I opted to get a couple of their variety packs so that I could try a few different seed potatoes. And so this is their garden favorites. It's possible when purchasing to get either a 4-pack where it's one of 4 different types of potatoes, or a 16-pack which is 4 of 4 different potatoes. So I actually had to go back to the website to tell you what exactly is in these mixed variety bags because it doesn't say it on the package. So in my gardener's favorite, there are 4 of their top selling potatoes. Linzer Delicatessen, which is a fingerling potato. German Butterball, which sounds really good. Rocco and Red Gold. After I look at my other bag, I'll go into the specifics about the different potatoes. So next I have another variety pack, the Container and Tower 4-pack. So with this one I only got 1 of each potato rather than 4. That was just based on my estimate of how much space I would need, because each potato I find I can usually split in 2 or 3 to plant, so so 16 plus 4, 20, so I might be able to get anywhere between 40 and 60. In the Container and Tower Garden mix pack, which is actually sold out now, so luckily I got this early, it has the Linzer Delicatessen and the German Butterball. Like I said, those were in the other one as well. And then the other 2 that I'm getting, Pink Fir Apple and Russian Blue. Now the Pink Fir Apple I actually had last year because I had gotten it from the local vendor. And my potatoes hadn't actually done super well last season. I just didn't know enough to maximize the productivity, and so I'm going to be doing a few more improvements this year to get a little bit better productivity. But Pink Fir Apple is another fingerling variety, so the potatoes come out and they're kind of like long and thin. I like them for either putting in like stews because they cook very quickly, or putting in a German potato salad, which is awesome. So from those 2 packs, we have 6 different types of potatoes. We have German Butterball, we have Linzer Delicatessen, we have Rocco, Red Gold, Pink Fir Apple, and Russian Blue. So now I'll get into the descriptions for each potato. So I apologize that I'm not looking directly at the camera, I am reading from my phone. So the Linzer Delicatessen, it says, the Linzer is an early maturing and another waxy potato most popular for boiling or making salads. As I said, I love potato salads, so that's great. Potatoes are small and oval with yellow skin. Linzer Delicatessen is one of our top selling potatoes to home and market gardeners, and it is actually sold out completely for 2017. So next is the second fingerling variety, Pink Fir Apple. Grown for over 100 years, this fingerling is quite unusual with long, knobby, pink-skinned tubers. These potatoes make excellent salads but are also boiled and baked. They do have a very interesting look. In fact, you'll probably be able to see some in my potato harvest from last year. So German Butterball, again sold out for 2017. They say fantastic buttery flavor in these oval heirloom potatoes, great for eating fresh or for storing throughout the winter. Since introducing German Butterballs to our selection, it has grown to be one of the most popular varieties we offer. So next, the Russian Blue. It says this late maturing dark blue skin and flesh variety has round to oblong tubers, a very heavy setting large plant that should be spaced at 12 inches or more in an effort to get it to maturity by fall. The flavor is remarkably normal for such a distinctly visual variety. As it says, the potato is purple on the outside and the inside, which I think is really neat, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. The purple pigment would be caused by anthocyanins, which is also what makes blueberries bluish purple and red cabbage purple, and it's also really good for you. Oh, and the German butterball and the Russian blue were under the late maturing sort of umbrella on the website. And so now for the red, gold, and Roco, I'm looking under the mid-season maturing. So with the Roco, it says oval potatoes with bright red skin and white flesh. Roco has a unique quality of producing high yields with uniform potatoes, also excellent for overwinter storage. I was definitely pleased with that because I'm very interested in producing enough for the winter and being able to store them in my basement. I'm not quite sure how yet. I'm gonna look up some different ways to build things for the basement that would allow me to store my root vegetables, but definitely it's good to have a potato that claims to be good for overwinter storage, which I think the German butterballs did too. So lastly, ruby gold. Smooth red skin on oblong to round, sometimes netted tubers with medium deep eyes and light yellow flesh. Good storability for best cooking results. Harvest tubers when mature as late in the season as possible when the skins are well set. So those are the 6 types of potatoes that I'm going to be planting. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to look at the potatoes and see if they've sprouted. In my experience, it's good to encourage sprouting by basically opening up the paper bag and just kind of setting it in a shady area, usually my basement, and just leaving it for a few days. And so even though I would like to plant my potatoes in the next few days, I really would want the sprouts to be at least this big, I think, before I would plant it. If the potatoes don't already have sprouts, I'll probably just let it sit for maybe a week or so. But then the next thing that I will be doing is, depending on how many sprouts there are, I'll cut the potato possibly into 2 or 3 or maybe even 4, but the important thing is once you cut it, you leave it out on like a plate in a shady sort of kind of well ventilated area, because the area that's cut needs to heal over partly so that when you plant it in the dirt, it won't be susceptible to fungi or bacteria. I hope you enjoyed that little video looking at the varieties that I'm going to be planting. I'll probably be doing a garden update video at one point that will kind of show where my potatoes are planted and how it looks. If you don't want to miss that, please make sure to subscribe, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Until the next video, stay wildly green.